All right. Hello, everybody. I think we are now live. So let me just double check. Okay, yep, we are live. Okay, awesome, awesome. Okay, hey, girl. See, I curled my hair today. I don't know how long it's going to stay. All right. I don't know how long it's going to stay, y'all, just to be honest, y'all. It was really, really curly just 2 minutes ago. But how is everybody doing? We are currently streaming on, let me see, multiple platforms right now. We're streaming. Hold on, let me do something real quick. I did not mean to close that. As you guys come on in, do me a favor and let me know what city and state or even country. I know we sometimes have international listeners and viewers. So let me know what city and state you guys are chiming in from, as well as let me know what you guys do. Like, tell me a little bit about your business because today we're going to be talking about a system that I've now been using for about a couple of months. It has taken me a little bit of time to convert everything over, but I'm so grateful that I'm using the system. So I wanted to stream. So we are streaming right now on let me see, we're streaming on Facebook, we're streaming on YouTube, we're streaming on Instagram, which is why we have this fancy layover for those of you who are watching on YouTube or you're watching on Facebook. We're also streaming on LinkedIn, and I think we're streaming on Twitter. So we are literally streaming from one software and we're streaming to multiple platforms. Okay, so one software to multiple platforms. So super excited for this training on today. TD Loves, what's going on, my Hampton brother? Suffolk, Virginia is in the house. Welcome. Again, if you guys are watching on whatever platform you're watching, do me a favor and let me know what city and state you're chiming in from. Let me just double check and make sure that the stream is showing on the other platforms. I always just like to double check. Okay, yep, it's showing on Facebook. And then I think we are also streaming on LinkedIn. Let me just make sure. Even though we're streaming on multiple platforms, I just want to check those three just to make sure. Y'all know, I listen. I'm a perfectionist. Psych, not really. Definitely not a perfectionist. I'm an action taker before I'm a perfectionist. But it's all to the good, okay? All right, let me see. Is it streaming on? Okay, yep, we're streaming on LinkedIn. Okay, awesome, guys. So let's go ahead and get into this. So today, She Trucking, what's going on, my love? What's going on, everybody? Y'all make sure y'all follow She Trucking on Instagram right now. She's commenting, Jay Billionaire, what's going on, my billionaire? Jill Billionaire. I'm talking about Jay Billionaire. Jillian Billionaire, what's going on, my love? Make sure y'all follow whatever y'all see, and if y'all seeing people comment in the chat, do them some love and follow them as well for engaging and participating. So a little bit about me. My name is Taria Visionavant, and I work specifically with individuals who are in the speaking, coaching, or network marketing space. I show them how to be able to produce profitable books. My goal is showing you how to write the right book to grow your business. Now, if I can put a little bit of clarity behind this. Ultimately, my goal is to show speakers, coaches, and network marketers how to grow their business, okay? I've been in this space now since 2009 when it comes to just speaking in front of audiences and training. I first started off in the network marketing space. Well, let's be real. I've been an entrepreneur since 1999, but for the first 10 years, I was a tripreneur. I wasn't a professional entrepreneur. I tried everything. I never stuck with it, always all over the place, never just out here putting myself out here and staying focused, right? And then I became I got a network marketing where I was able to earn six figures in not one, but two separate companies at two different times. And then I became a coach. I've been able to help more than 5,500 speakers, coaches, and network marketers to become published authors. But one of the things that I was noticing is that when individuals were becoming authors, they would come out with their book. What's going on, Deech Lynn? How you doing watching on YouTube? Hello, hello, hello. Again, guys, make sure that you let me know where you guys are chiming in from, no matter what platform, so I can shout you guys out. So what I noticed is that many of the authors that were being birthed, like when I would go check to see how they were doing, and guys, this is honestly consistent across the board. It's not just authors. It's not just speakers. It's not just coaches. It's not even just network marketers. We have a challenge with staying focused, right? And so I would notice when I would go to look at their profile, like, oh, let me see how the author's doing. And I didn't see them promoting their books, or I didn't see them promoting their service, because ultimately the goal is that you promote your services, your transformation, and you leverage your book to help you in that. What's going on, on? Dallas, Texas. Hello, darling. How are you doing, Joe? And so my goal is to show speakers, coaches, and network marketers how to literally stay focused. One of the key features is leveraging a book. A book can get you in so many doors when done the right way. Now, I'm just a big believer in the printed book because we still have a thing that God gave us, which is called senses. And with senses, we have a sense of touch. Touch is so important. And so, yes, I still believe in printing books. It's one of the things that even in this digital age that people still buy when the title is right, they buy without question. People will buy books. Okay. So that's what I teach. In the process, though, of being in this space of entrepreneurship, y'all, as you can see, like I'm broadcasting from this software because I like gadgets. I went to school for computer science. I am a techie at heart. When I tell you I'd rather have a gadget than a purse, I'm telling you, like, if y'all can see what's going on right now on this desk, it's out of control. I mean, I've got this whiteboard that I was so excited. I was like, I'm going to hit a goal. And instead of me buying a new purse, y'all, guess what your girl did? She went and bought a whiteboard. Okay. So like, so I love technology. I love gadgets. Every single month, easily, I know I've invested on a monthly basis at least $5,000+ into software and training that teaches you how to use different softwares from gadgets, from just not hardware, but more software. Okay. I mean, the hardware is one thing, but the software. So I love technology. I love learning different tools and things like that I can be able to apply to my business, but at the same time, teach you guys how to be able to use and be effective with your business. So if you're like me, I don't know, do we got any ClickFunnels users here? Okay. ClickFunnels users here. Okay. Do we have any ClickFunnels users here? Do we have any lead page users here? Do we have any active campaign users here? Now, ClickFunnels and lead pages is one type of software. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Also, so ClickFunnels and lead pages is for you to host and sell your products and services, right? Then you have your CRMs where you might be using Active Campaign, Keep, which is also known as Infusionsoft. What are some of the other CRMs that people use? Constant Contact, Aweber, right? So you got that. That's another bag. Then you also have your invoicing system, right? So however you send out your invoices, right? I know that as a company, we have been using FreshBooks. I'm gonna be honest right now, because I also pay out a staff and I need to be able to see my P&Ls and profits and losses and all types of stuff. FreshBooks is really, really powerful for that. But some of us just need to be able to send out invoices as well as list products for sale, like a shopping cart, right? Some of y'all might be using things like Shopify or what's the other one that I tell y'all to use? Shopify. Doggone it. What's the other one? I can't get back to it, but shopping cart softwares. Okay. So you got to pay for that software. Hello, somebody. Okay. That's another bag. How about some of you guys that host your websites, right? So you want to have a website design, which by the way, y'all, I mean, the websites today, I really use funnels more than I use my website, to be quite honest. But even if you did, that's another bag. How about for some of you guys that want to be able to send out your text messaging? Because yes, there's some great Equid. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Okay, so the Equid is another shopping cart software, okay? Now, how about some of you guys that send out text messages? Yes, y'all, and y'all know I have praised Active Campaign for the longest, but let me tell you why I really kind of shied away, like why I was not really feeling Active Campaign anymore. It's because Active Campaign don't really be trying to look out for the people. Like I have reached out to them several times and I'm like, let's partner up, let's do some stuff. And like, no shade, no tea. They do have some great training, but I also like to work with companies that love working with us. Y'all know what I'm saying when I say us, right? So how about some of you guys that also use text messaging, like easy texting, right? Easy texting, if you've ever used it. I know on my easy texting alone, I would clean it up all the time, because if you have thousands of people in your easy texting, just to send out one text message, you're going to spend hundreds to even up to, one time I saw my bill was like $1,000 for 1 month of just sending out text messages to individuals. How about some of you guys that use voice drops? So let me tell you something else, right? Okay. I'm trying to give y'all some game. Okay. Yes. Look up. I'm trying to save you from having to use any of those. So let's get into it. How about voice drops? This is a new thing that many marketers are using. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's where somebody will actually call your phone and it'll call real quick. So it'll show a missed call, but then it'll leave you a voicemail. If you are like me, I don't answer numbers that I don't know. In fact, not only do I not answer numbers I don't know, my phone does not answer number. It's automatically set up. If the number is not saved in my phone and you call my phone, it goes straight to voicemail. Because, like, it's like when you get these new numbers, it's like all the telemarketers in the world, get your number, child, everybody calling. So if you have something that is a voice drop feature, what can happen is you could call someone's phone number. And because most phones are automatically set up nowadays, especially if you got a new iPhone, hey, iPhone people, right? It's going to go straight to voicemail and you can leave that person a voicemail message, right? This is a voice drop. I promise you, I have used voice drops and it increases my show up ratio dramatically. By the way, let me just add this in. Recently, and I'm when I tell you guys, I spend thousands and thousands of dollars with new systems, new companies, new softwares, because I'm always looking for ways that I can be able to show you products and services that can help you to grow your business. And so now I hired a company last month. I spent about $1,000 with this company. Let me tell you what they do. When a new lead comes in, right? When a new lead comes in, that means somebody goes and they want more information about writing books, because that's what, I target. And then this company is supposed to call that person within a matter of minutes and talk to them about, just kind of get an idea of who they are and see if they're a good fit to get on the phone with my higher level sales team members. Well, let me tell you something. In spending $1,000, I had $1,000 lesson because they did not reach one person. They called all these people. I done spent $1,000. They done call all these people, you guys, and nobody, but I think they had one person who answered and they were saying it wasn't a good time. Not one person, because most people's phones are now set up. If they don't know the number, if the phone does not know the number, it doesn't answer it. And so now I spent money on this live calling service when I have an automation system that can do the live calling for me. Are y'all listening to me? It can do the live calling for me. So this is what's so fire. When somebody signs up for the through my funnel, right? They sign up. The system then can leave a voice drop message within a matter of a minute. Like, hey, what's going on? This is Taria. I actually just wanted to give you a quick call because I see that you signed up for my free masterclass. First, make sure you do the masterclass, but we're going to call you in a couple of days, or you can schedule to talk with us. And then let's just say that, or check the email that I just sent you and reply back, or check the text message that I just sent you and send me a response. Let's say they don't respond back. You could even have this all-in-one system set up where in a couple of days it can say, I noticed, like you can call them. It can call them again. Now leave a voice drop. It'll leave a voice drop and say, hey, you didn't answer my email. You didn't open my email. So I just wanted to shoot you a quick another message. I hope that you're serious about really wanting to write your book because listen, we have people right now who are making money. And so this is all in one. What else does the system do? Oh, how about some of you guys that create surveys? So how many of you guys out here use stuff like Jotform? Your girl does. Let me tell you, I used Jotform. I used Active Campaign, Easy Texting, and to call clients. So I have a sales team, right? So my sales team would also use a software called, anybody ever heard of Pipedrive? I don't know if y'all calculating all this money that I was spending every single month. Pipedrive was my sales software where Pipedrive, it will funnel people in and kind of let you know like where they are in the sales process. This system already has it integrated. The same exact system that Pipedrive has, but it's even better because the challenge that I was having, and no shade, y'all, I'm just telling you what I've experienced. And so I'm telling you what you need to be looking for if you are really, really, really wanting to build a 7-figure big business. You must have your systems in place. So Pipedrive, what it does is it allows you to funnel your sales leads and identify where they are for your sales team. And in that, it'll record when the sales team has emailed the person. It records when they've called them. It records when they've scheduled a calendar. Oh, that's another thing that this system has. So I was spending with Pipedrive about $250 a month. And because Pipedrive it didn't have a really good integrated calling system, I then had to invest into another system called Just Call, where I could make calls to the clients. So I had to pay another, I don't know what that was, like $150 a month for Just Call. So now I don't have to do Pipedrive anymore because this all-in-one system has it. Now I don't have to use Just Call anymore to call out, because I'm not calling people from my cell phone, and I don't want my sales team members calling people from their sales phones, because guess why? I can't track that. I can't track when my sales team is calling people from their sales phones. Does that make sense? So I want it all to be integrated into the system. How about for those of you guys who have a calendar schedule? So like Calendly, Acuity Scheduling, Once Hub, right? I used to use Once Hub. So now I no longer have to use Once Hub because this system actually has all of it in one. So what I'm going to do, for those of you who are watching me on Instagram, you're not going to really be able to see the whole system because I'm about to share my entire screen. So if you wish, you can watch from Instagram and kind of listen in. But if you want to see the whole screen, I'm going to invite you guys to join me on YouTube or Facebook. All you need to do, if you go to YouTube, is search Vision Avant. And all you need to do if you're on Facebook is search Vision Avant. It's going to be streaming on both of those places. We're streaming on LinkedIn too. If you want to go to LinkedIn, go search Vision Avant. Okay, so let me show you the system real quick. And also, guys, on top of that, I'll just let you guys know, for those of y'all who can't stay, because I know y'all get antsy, child. Y'all be ready to go. Hold on, let me see. So this is the link. The link is called bpclinks.com. bpclinks.com, okay? If you go to bpclinks.com, you'll be able to see where you can start with the system for $1 for 21 days. Okay, $1 for 21 days. All right, $1. On top of that, guess what else? What I'm going to be doing? So originally, and I had to think about this. So we have our program called Book Profits Club. For those of you who don't know, Book Profits Club is an amazing monthly membership program that we have. And in that program, we provide so much training for our authors, from public speaking training to marketing training, social media training. I bring on experts, all types of stuff. The goal is to keep you guys accountable, but there's a whole lot, right? However, one of the things I was telling my Book Profits Club members is that every Monday, we're going to go over some training to go over this new all-in-one system. While this system does provide its own training, sometimes when you're not, you don't really know what you need to set up. Does that make sense? So because of that, I said, we're going to meet every Monday. But what I was realizing is y'all be tired. Like, I'm not trying to do, we already have our Monday night meetings at 7:00. And I noticed y'all be getting a little tired too. So what we're going to do is every Thursday, y'all hear me? Every Thursday, provided that I'm available, because, I might be booked busy and traveling all across the world somewhere. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But the goal is at least 2 Thursdays out the month, preferably up to 4. We're going to go live in the morning where I'm going to go over some new things that you want to use to set up the system. Because one of the challenges that I see, like I was talking to one of my clients the other day, because we also host virtual launches. And I was like, yeah, in Active Campaign, you can send out text messages, but the text limit is very small. Like, it's only 160 characters. The great thing about this system, you can send out a text message as long as you want. You can add images to it, links, all types of stuff, right? And so she didn't even know. So a lot of us have these systems and we have no freaking idea what they can all do. But I've never seen a system as robust as this. On top of that, they have customer service that you can reach literally. Sometimes they're available live on chat. And typically, if I ever send out an email, they get back to me within hours. So if you want to see the full system, you're going to want to probably log into YouTube, Facebook, or or you want to go over to LinkedIn and search Vision Avant. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. Now, one of the things that happens, by the way, is that when you do sign up with that link, BPC link, and if you stay active, I actually am able to see everybody that signs up through that link. It is an affiliate link. I'm just letting y'all know, okay? But the great thing is that should you ever need some assistance, when we have our live Thursday sessions, I can go straight to your software and be able to see like where I can help you out. We also will send you some automations. Hello, somebody. So we'll create certain automations that I know speakers, coaches, and network marketers, especially authors, need. And I will be able to send them directly to your system. And all you have to do is go in and make updates. And so I'm literally about to give you guys all the tea. Okay, you're going to get all the tea. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, here's my screen share. So hold on. Again, you know what? Yeah, y'all should be able to see it. Okay, so again, if you guys are watching on Instagram, you may not be able to see the whole thing. So you're going to want to go to YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn, but you can just try to listen in as well. Yeah, you can't really see nothing, okay? So anyway, so as you can see, this is the system. I'm actually on someone else's screen that has not yet set it up, only because I want to protect their information as far as like their contact information and stuff like that, okay? I don't want to be putting everybody's business out there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go toggle between my stuff as well as their stuff, okay? So the first thing, when you log into this, you're going to see this is the system. This is how it looks when you log in, and it's called Convert and Flow, all right? It is Convert and Flow. Now, the first thing is when you log in, you're going to see there's a dashboard that you're actually able to kind of customize on how you want it to look. This allows you to be able to see a lot of stuff like certain actions that are taking place, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, your pipeline. Again, where you see the pipeline value, this is for when you're doing your sales calls, all types of great stuff that's going to take place. Okay, your conversations. So the cool thing is that you can send out your text messages, your emails. You can also connect your Instagram and Facebook from here. So if somebody is sending you DMs on Instagram or Facebook, it will connect in your conversations if you so choose. So that's real fire, because let's say that you hire a VA that you want to make sure goes in and answers all of your DMs for you. You can have it set up in your conversations. Does that make sense? Hopefully that does. Okay. So that's really, really fire. Then you've got calendars. So this is where I'm going to show you how my calendar looks, how you're able to schedule, send out your calendar booking link. And guess what? You can also have all of your staff in here as well, and they can also have their own calendars on top of that. So if you've got a staff of salespeople and you need them to have calendars, if you've got designers and maybe they need to get with some of your clients to do things, they can have calendars. The contacts, this is why I'm in somebody else's, because when I pull up my contacts, you're going to be able to see that there's a lot of contacts in there. And so this is where you're able to do a lot. Now, on the contacts, up here at the top, as you can see, I can add contacts in. I can even make sure that, like, let's say these are new people that I met at an event. They all bought books for me. And so I want to add them into my pipeline as a potential prospect. I can add them into my pipeline right here if I've got like a campaign. So let me kind of explain to you what a campaign or a workflow is. Well, I'll show you better, okay? So just notice that, let's say I just met some people and I wanted to import them all directly in. I can, and then I can add them to this workflow. I can send people a message directly from here. So I can go straight here, and over here, the filters, there's ways that you can actually filter and look people by certain things. Maybe you want to go and find everybody who, when you import them in, that are in the state of Georgia. So I could go into here, okay, and I can click state, and then I can search Georgia. Now, there's nobody in here because, again, I don't want to be putting people's information out there, but I could literally put Georgia, and then maybe I can say, hey, y'all, I know you're in Georgia. I got an event coming up. I want to give you a free ticket or something like that. Y'all see what I'm saying? So you can send a text message from here. You can also send an email. Tags. I'll tell you what tags are. I'm going to show you that as well. You can remove tags. You can also delete a list of contacts. You can also request. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is another one. There's softwares out there where you can ask people to review you. Because how many of us do know? Listen, how many of us know that people believe other people's stories about you before they believe the stories that you say about yourself? So this software also allows you to send out requests to your contacts and ask them, hey, can you leave me a review? Now, I'm very specific. When I tell people to leave me a review, I tell them leave me a 5-star review, please. and I tell them exactly what I would like for them to say. So I kind of give them like a little bit of a template so that they give me specifics, because if you don't give people specifics on how to leave the review, they'll just say something that may not necessarily be like, this person, like for example, like I have one young lady who pre-sold 750 copies. Honey, I need you to say that in the review. I don't want you to just say, oh, Taria's coaching is amazing. No. I need you to say, I followed Taria's training and I pre-sold 750 copies of my book. That means I made over 5 figures just pre-selling a book. Y'all hear what I'm saying? So they have in the system, they have where you can actually request for people to send a review. Then you can import, export, and all of that good stuff, right? You can even merge people, okay? Then opportunities. So the opportunities, and I'm going to show you what this look like. Where you see it says opportunities, this is where I actually have my sales team. Now, because, and there's ways that you can do this as well with the software. I actually have 3 different accounts with them that we've been able to break up. And should you be somebody that's coming into the space and you have a big sales team, don't worry about it unless you are the one doing your sales by yourself. Many of us, when we're first starting off, for the first 5 years, guys, I did all my sales calls, okay? But if you have a sales team, we will make sure that we look out for you so that we don't confuse. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but that's not typically everybody's situation. But I'm going to show you the opportunities. So when a new lead comes in, I'm able to follow them through the system. Payments. This is where you can actually send out invoices from the software. You can send out invoices from the software. You can also create your own products. You can have a list of products so you can have your online store. You can also go and see the transactions that have been made, okay, how your customers and everything. And you could even create like special tags and, things like that for them. Marketing. The marketing is really, really cool because this is where you can connect your social media. You can connect Facebook. You can connect Instagram. Oh, they just added this. LinkedIn. Just add this. So you can connect all your social media and you can schedule your posts in advance. I'm going to have to really start playing around with this because I haven't used this yet. I haven't used this feature yet because currently I'm using a different one, but I'm going to start playing around with it. Email builder. This is where you can send out special emails directly from this side. And so this might be more beneficial for you as well. But you can send out emails, templates. You can create like pre-made templates. How many of us have like an event that we do every single month? Right? Well, you don't need to recreate new emails for that, right? Or you might just want to send out a one-time email where you can have templates that are already done. Now, the trigger links, this is something a little bit new. I'm still working on that. And the HTML builder is, they don't use this anymore. They have a new builder that they use, okay? Because most people don't really send emails by creating through HTML anymore, okay? The automation. So I'm going to show y'all the automation through my stuff. I'll get into that. But as you can see, this person who did sign up with this software, they already have some automations that are sent to them because guess what? We will send you over stuff, okay? Your sites. This, I'm going to show you this on mine. Reputation. This is where you're asking for the reviews and reporting. If any of you guys run ads, well, I can see she's running ads, right? If any of you guys run any kind of ads, Google ads, Facebook ads, this right here, there's another software out there that people pay for this too, where they want to track their ads. So if you run ads, y'all, let me tell you something, okay? For those of you who would like more information on this, I am giving you guys for 21 days, $1 access. It is a all-in-one system, convert and flow. And if you sign up through my link, I'm also going to invite you to our Thursday trainings where in the morning, we're going to go over different trainings on different things that you want to be looking for based on what it is that you do. So you want to go to bpclinks.com. This will get you access for $1. I'll be able to get everybody information that registers. We're going to have our first training this Thursday, just trying to show you how to use the system. And then they have other stuff under the settings. When you go into your settings, let's see. When you go into your settings, you can see like I'm listed here in the staff. calendars, all types of stuff. But I'm not going to go into all of that right now because I wanted you to see the main stuff. So let me go into my program. Let me go into my software so you can see what I've been doing. Y'all, since I've gotten started with this, I've canceled my active campaign. I've canceled my ClickFunnels. And no disrespect, y'all, I love ClickFunnels. I love active campaign. But now I finally have something where I don't have to do a whole lot of Zapier type stuff. I don't have to connect a whole lot of stuff. Everything is all in here. I've canceled my Pipedrive. I've canceled my Just Call. I've canceled my Easy Texting. Now, let me just tell you this. You do have to still, just like you will with any kind of software, you're going to pay when you send out a text and a call. But when I tell you, I was paying for a text message to go to maybe 300 people, I might have paid. I'm trying to see. Let me see if I can pull it up. And yeah, I didn't cancel my account, so it might not let me pull it up. But let me see. I'm going to just test it out and see. See, yeah, they be tripping. They won't even let me log in because I canceled it. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let me share my screen. I'm in the Easy Texting where a lot of people know. So let me just say I'm going to send a text message out. I got 192 credits left. These are paid for credits, right? So let's just say this is to, let me see. I'm going to select all groups. Okay? I'm going to select all groups. I don't know how many people this is, though. That's what I'm trying to see. Matter of fact, let me see something real quick. Let me just check something out real quick, y'all. I'm going to look at my contacts and see how many total contacts I have. I have 3,972 contacts in this list. My email database, because I'm always cleaning it up with inactive, is about 8,000 people right now, okay? When I transferred over, I cleaned it all up, and I made sure people that wanted to stay on stayed on. By the way, if you're not getting new leads every single month, guys, you cannot rely upon the leads that you had 5 months ago. You always have to be getting new energy. Yes, yes? So 3,000. So I'm going to pretend like I'm going to try to send out a text message to 3,900 people, okay? Let me share my screen. 3,900. I have 192 credits, so we're going to discount that as well. Let me see. I think let me just put a test. All right, I'm going to review it. Look what they want. That's only 18. That's not even all of the people. Hold up. That's only 2,000 people. Hold up. Hold up. Let me go back. Ooh, somebody calling my phone, child. All right, let's try it again. So we're going to select. How do I do all the people? Oh, contacts not in groups. And then all my groups. I'm not going to do all of this. All right, we ain't got that kind of time because I got to get ready to go to this event. But let me go ahead and put test. And so how many is that? That's 2,900. So for 2,900 text messages, on top of the 192 credits, I need to get an additional 2,700 credits. It's going to cost me $108 for one text message, right? If I was to send out a text message through the system, I'm literally, guys, paying about a fraction of that. Nowhere near. It's like 0.000007 cents. So, and then this on top of that, I had to pay a monthly fee because I was using a cell phone number. Okay. So I'm just telling you guys, that is amazing. Okay. So let me go ahead and go back to my screen real quick. Because I want to make sure I don't pull up nobody information, chat. You know, I don't want to pull up nobody information. Okay. So let's go to sites. That's the first thing I want to show you. All right. So as you can see, guys, I have a lot of stuff that I've been working on. I've been converting a lot of stuff over. By the way, should you need some assistance with converting your systems over, okay? Should you need some assistance with converting your stuff over from your CRM, from your texting, if you need assistance with converting over, don't worry. We actually have staff on hand who can assist you. Don't let that be a reason that you want to keep on dishing out all this money because you got to pay for every single one of those systems. By the way, the fee for this when you go to see, you'll see what the different programs are. Okay. So you'll see which different programs are available to you. I am telling you this. When you plug in, we're going to get you rocking and rolling. The goal is that you never, ever have to come out of pocket when you're utilizing these systems. Okay. You guys understand? So you never want to come out of pocket when you're utilizing these systems. You want these systems to actually be working for you. But when you're using all these individual ones, sometimes, I mean, I've been invested. I get hit up every month with a new system that I forgot that I was even spending money on. So I'm here to show you guys how to be effective with this. Okay, so let's get into this. All right, so as you can see, I'm just going to show you the book launches. So one of the things that we design for our staff is we create a capture page for them when they host a book launch through us. So we create our funnels here for the book launches. And the great thing is that I can also send that directly over to her because she has the system, right? Book Profits Club. Let me pull this up. So here is the funnel that I made for those of you guys who enroll in the Book Profits Club, and you come straight to here. This is what it looks like. Let me show you what it looks like live. This is all created in Convert and Flow. Look at this. Oh, by the way, for those of you guys who do have ClickFunnels, you can actually take your designs before you close it out. You can take your ClickFunnel designs and actually import them in with just the click of a button. So this is my capture page for Book Profits Club for people to register. Pretty dope, right? And so then let me show y'all some more. So these are all the funnels. Oh, I forgot to also add, they have a membership portal. How many of you guys have online courses? You can host your courses on here too. That's another savings. Okay, hold on. Okay, I pulled up Book Profits Club. Let me pull this up. I'm going to pull let's see, my Book Profits Challenge. For those of you who are registered for the challenge next week, this is where you guys registered. You came on here, right? Look at this. So this is the capture page for the challenge. And by the way, when you register, you get this template. It's not this exact template because of course I went in and tweaked it and added my stuff. But when you register, we give you some templates. Okay. All right. So y'all get that. So you make your funnels. You also can make websites. I have not made a website on here yet, honestly, because I don't really use websites anymore. When somebody wants to know how to connect with me, I typically tell them, matter of fact, let me put my picture in the middle so y'all can see me. I typically tell them when somebody wants to learn how to work with me more, I typically say, hey, just, go to I give them my 10kbook.com. So I don't really send people to my website anymore. But if you want to, memberships, look at this. I've got, how many courses do I have on here now? Okay, products. Look at this. I have 6 courses. I have 6 courses right now. And then look, this is the system. It's called Convert and Flow, the all-in-one. I told you guys, I even have a special training. So when you register with me, I give you access to this training. We will also meet live every Thursday, but I'm giving you guys access. The Book Profits Challenge, Book Profits Club. We have trainings for our collaboration projects. So I have a public speaking training. So we host all of this stuff here. Pretty dope. Also, look at this, analytics. I'm going to tell you what I love about analytics. So this is how you protect yourself, guys. So when you create online courses, it is so vital that you protect yourself. How do you protect yourself when you sell someone a course? You have to have in your application that they have to promise to do the work, because some people will be like, oh, this didn't work for me. I want my money back. Well, it didn't work because you didn't log in. It can't work. So you can't say it didn't work for you if you didn't do the work. Oh, I only looked at a certain amount, right? So what happens is in the analytics, it'll allow you to see who's actually logged in and looked at the training. Let me show you. So right here, as you can see, these are just some people who are part of the collaboration projects. These are new projects, but look, I have people that have signed up and never logged in. So when someone says, oh, Taria, I logged into the course and it's not working, but you've never logged in. How could it not work? Or I can see when they last logged in, and I can see how much this person has done 50% of the training. They've logged in one time. So this allows you to be able to, so when they try to say it didn't work, you have evidence. Does that make sense? And you can search for every single person who's enrolled into your program. Forms. Now, forms are where you're going to add these forms to your capture pages, things of that nature, standalone forms. But if you're doing something, you want somebody to fill out a form, this is what the form can do. This is what that's for. Surveys. Surveys takes the place of your Jot forms or what's the other one that I used to use? I use Jot forms and I used to use, I forgot the other one, but I use Jot forms a lot. They get my money. So now I can, instead of using them, I can convert all of my forms over here and have them here. And when somebody then fills out the form, I now don't have to export it. I don't have to set up a Zapier or none of that because they're automatically added. Oh, here's another dope thing too. Because how many of you guys have people that kind of plug into everything you offer? So you might have an event where, you tell them to fill out the Jot form, and then you have something else where they've gone and subscribed to your capture page, but they're not connected. Well, the great thing is that once they have filled it out and they put their email address in, guess what happens? They're now all connected. So I can go into one of my contacts information, and they may originally signed up for my free giveaway. Now what they're doing is they've signed up for the free giveaway, right? And then they go fill out a survey. All of that is going to be captured under their profile. Every email that has been sent out to them, every text message that's been sent out to them, every voice drop that's been sent out to them. When they call me back, it'll even show. You can even have the system where people can actually call you while you are here. So if you want to have where some of your staff is logged in and they have an availability where people can call you, you can have that set up in this system. It's just a lot. And that's why I'm providing these live trainings with you guys, because I do understand the reason why many of us don't take advantage of the systems that are available is because it is a lot and we don't know what should we be using. We are working way too hard out here in these streets. We are overworked and underpaid. We've got all these opportunities available, but we don't know how to effectively use them so that we can really build a big business. Okay, so back to this. So you got your surveys. How about this? The chat widget. So this is another feature that people pay extra money for. So you can even have a whole chat feature where somebody can go to your page. Let me pull it up so y'all can see. I think I have it on Book Profits. I think I have it on the challenge page. So when somebody goes to the Book Profits, it's either on the challenge or Book Profits Club. Okay, no, so it's on Book Profits Club. I'm going to add it to there too, though, because I love that feature to be so people, they can see the little pop up. Is it right here? It's on one of these pages I got. There it is. So you see over here on the right side, for those of you watching on Instagram, you're definitely going to have to go to YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn if you want to see it. But on the right side, look, it says, hey there, my name is Trina. Do you have a question? Shoot me a message here. So they can actually put in their information, send a message, and guess what? I'm going to get notified. By the way, the software does have an app. So you can get notified via your app. So if somebody's on a page getting ready to register and maybe they just have a quick question, you can have the chat feature right there on your page. Look, they got the window, how you want it to look. You can customize it, and you can even add a picture. I don't know this person. I just added that picture. I didn't want to put my picture up there because, child, people just be them popped up on there and just ask all type of questions. All right, media. This is where you can add your additional pictures and things like that should you want to, right? So I don't, as you can see, I don't really add specific media, but I do have a ton of pictures and things like that on here. Automation. Okay, so I'm going to show you this, guys, and then I got to go because I'm going to a lunch-in that I am speaking at. So just want to show you real quick. So for example, one of the automations that you guys are going to get, if you guys have ever been to an event and you've sent out, you've been live at an event and you tell everybody to text you at a specific number, right? Well, we have an automation that we're going to send to you that you can update for your own. So I have an automation where somebody can send me a text message and it says, it's going to say, no, they're going to send a text message to a specific number and they're going to send 10K book to that number. When they send 10K book, all of these things are going to start happening. The first thing it's going to ask is it's going to ask, what's your first name? So it's gonna send a message that's gonna say, hey, can you give me your first name? This is an automation that's already been designed by the team who put this software together, and then we're gonna send it over to you. Okay? Then it's gonna say check last name. It's going to ask for their last name. Then it's going to ask for their email. Their email address. And then it's going to, once they're done, they're going to get a final confirmation that's going to say, congratulations, here you go. And it's going to send them whatever it is that you want them to send them. This is an example of automation. Also, this is where you can create your automation for your voice drops. This is where you can create your automation. So let me show you. When people register for my challenge, look at this, Book Profits Challenge. Right? When they register for the challenge, those of you who are registered, you're actually going to start getting emails on next week. Probably actually Sunday. You're going to start tomorrow getting your emails. So hold on. Here's a series of emails that they're going to start getting. So the first email is going to say something like this. I'm showing y'all all the tea. Congratulations, first name. You are now registered for the challenge. And if you see these icons, what this is, these icons are going to be fields that you can go in and update so that it would update universally throughout all your emails so that you don't have to try to go through every single email and update, because I do include dates. I do include specifics for each challenge. So it's a lot. I don't want to confuse y'all. Just know that it's some universal updating. Okay. And so this is the first email they're going to get. And then it's going to say, you know what? Now give them access to the Book Profits Club course. The automation will automate. You can say, once somebody comes to this list, I want you to now give them access to the course. I want you to send them a text message, and it's going to send it based upon the day. You see, start time is June the 6th. That's what, because the Book Profits Challenge, the next one is on the 7th. Hello? Like some of us, we work way too hard, y'all. We work way too hard. We can have systems in place. And yes, I get it, Taria, but it's so confusing. It's a lot. Listen, if you sit down one time and set it up, like that commercial used to be, y'all know the infomercial, that late night, you set it and forget it. And if you ever need to make tweaks, it's easy to do. I even have here where they'll get a voice drop. Look at this. On day one, they're going to get a voice message. Let me let y'all hear it.
Hey y'all, Taria Vision Avant here, and this is day one of the Book Profits Challenge. Now, just so you know, over the next couple of days, you guys are going to get access.
So you see, I can send a voicemail, and all I do is I just record it on a little software online. I record it online, and then I add it right to the thing. It's like boom, bam, boom. It's real simple to do. So these are the automations, and in the automation, you can literally do everything. If you have a sales team in the automation, you could even say, okay, once this person has come in, then they actually opened the email. They've actually watched the training, right? So they watched the training and all of that. Cool. Now what they're going to do, you can even have it to where when somebody goes into the course and they have done 100% of the training, you can even have it set up to say, I want to send them a certificate for completing the course. They are now certified in the program. Do y'all see what I'm saying? How amazing this could be? Do y'all see what I'm saying? Like, you could literally set up anything. You could say, okay, once somebody has done this and done that, now I want my sales team member. I want to assign this contact to my sales team member. You see what I'm saying? Once somebody has done that, I want it now to do this. And so the automation, like if I just show y'all some of the stuff, let me see. I'm going to create one from scratch so y'all can just see. They have some automations that are automatically set up, and it looks like they've actually added a couple of more. And then I can start from scratch. I'm going to just start from scratch just so y'all can see some of the stuff that you can do. So what it does, it first has something that's called a trigger. So the trigger is what's going to make this automation start, right? So y'all might not be able to see it because my picture's on top of there. Let me do this. I'm going to move it in the middle, right? So the trigger, so if somebody bought something or if somebody was added to the list because they attended an event, you could even be like at an event and tell people to send a text message through. And now all of a sudden they're added to this automation. They're going to start getting messages, right? Okay. So new trigger, you could even name what you want to call it. And so you're going to say, okay, when somebody does this, if somebody, oh, look, you can ask for people to put their birthdays. Because that's one thing I'm going to start doing. We got to start creating a personal touch. So if somebody's birthday runs up, if somebody has a birthday coming, you can say, bloop, birthday popped up. Let me send them an email. Hello? So it's so many different things. A form was submitted, an order form, a survey. Somebody submitted a survey. Maybe somebody did a review. You could do something where you might say, hey, for everybody who leaves a review, a 5-star review, I want to give them something. When somebody logs in, you saw how I have some people who have not logged in yet? Well, I could do something special for everybody. Once they log in, you're going to get a free gift from me. So I'm just going to say, let's just say tag at it, right? Now, one thing I have come to learn is that if you do not set a trigger up, okay? If you do not set up a trigger, what will happen is it's going to message everybody on your list. So make sure you set that trigger up. Now, first action. Look at all the actions you can do. All the actions. You can send an email, text message. You can literally call them. If somebody does a specific thing, you can tell the system to call them. You can send a voicemail. This is the voice drop. Oops. Messenger. This is, you can, if you got their Facebook information, you can send them a message on Messenger. So you can automate messages from your Facebook too. If somebody sends you a DM, you can automate your messages on Instagram. Y'all, are y'all catching what I'm putting out here? You can add something to a special note. You can remove them. You can assign them to a user. You can add them to a workflow. You can add them to an opportunity, remove them. Some people might say stop. When somebody says stop, I remove them from my list. You can ask them to do a review. There's just a ton of stuff that you can do. So this is really, really, really good, guys. Custom audience. For those of y'all who do ads, when somebody subscribes to your list, you can then say, you know what? Add them to a specific custom audience. Now they can be retargeted. So this automation is amazing. So long story short and short story long, I got to get ready to go. This system is amazing. I mean, I forgot some of the stuff that it does. I mean, from calling people to sending invoices to handling sales calls to sending out text messages to having a chat feature to having your funnels to having your text messaging and your emailing to having your team, entire staff being able to have their own phone numbers so people don't got to be calling. I can go and look. I can go here and look. Let me show y'all. Let me see if I can pull it up. Servicing. So let me see. Reporting. Call reporting. Agent reporting. No, let me see. Because some of my staff don't really call. They just send out text messages. But I know that on my sales team, let me show y'all. And then I got to go. I really do because I'm about to be late. Let me see. So let me share this real quick. Look at this. So I can see hold on, y'all. Okay, cool. I can see where Bruce, who is my sales team, who's my head of sales, where he's made calls. Oh, hold on, let me see, because y'all can't see everything, but I'm trying to keep it from tall. Not showing their phone numbers. Okay, perfect. Look at this. I can see where he made a call and they didn't answer. I can see what day he called. I can then click on the lead and be able to see if what the call was about, how the call was, etc., etc. It's just a lot, y'all. So this system, if you are serious about running a 6- and 7-figure business, you have to have your systems in place. And this right here, this all-in-one system is amazing. Now, just in case for anybody who does, once you go to the link, BPC links, you sign up for $1 for 21 days access, okay? Once you have done that, do me a favor. If you are on Instagram, shoot me a DM because we're going to make sure that you get your access within 24 hours so that you can start utilizing and playing around with the system. They also have some incredible they have some incredible like a help area where you can click on to get some additional help. But don't forget, this Thursday we will go live. I'll also make sure that you get access to the online training portal and all of those things. Okay. So with that stated, guys, I got to go. I hope you guys love this all-in-one system as much as I do. It is an incredible system. And this is not the end of me sharing you guys what a ton of tea, a ton of information and value that I have. The people that I know, I want to connect you with the right individuals that can help you guys on your journey to success. That is what I'm here to do. That is what I love to do. It is all a part of us effectively learning how to work together so that we can build massive empires together. We can't do this alone. There's no way we can do this alone. And for us to think that or do this just with the same people, we got to continue to keep growing and expanding. All right. So I appreciate you guys for being here. I pray that you guys love this system as much as I do. And if you have any additional questions, guys, please don't hesitate to shoot me a DM on Instagram. That's the fastest way. I mean, yes, you can message me on my Facebook business page, but if you message me on my personal page on Facebook, 9 times out of 10, I won't be able to see that because it's too much to try to manage. And so DM on Instagram is where it's quicker for me because I spend more time on Instagram. All right, y'all. Well, have a blessed day. God bless you all. Thank you so much for the well wishes. For those of you who are in the A, you still got time to pull up to the event. We start at 1 o'clock. It's going to be lit. We have some amazing women that are going to be in the house. This is the High Heels and High Places event. So I hope